Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So last week I mentioned in one of my videos that I had a very rare piece coming. Probably one of the rarest pieces I'll ever own in my collection. Thankfully it has come. It also came damage free. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to finally have this in my collection. So what I'm going to be unboxing today is the Evil Dead Nameless Media bust. And it's also got a Blu-ray media book as well in this. Now, I can't tell you how long it must be at least 3 years since I've been trying to get this this edition of it. I could never get it. I could never get it at a good price. Whenever it did come available, it was just very expensive. So I was always waiting for just the right time for an auction to come along. And I knew when the first auction that would come for this release, I knew I would have a chance of getting it. Now what happened was, rest assured, the auction did come on, and I was keeping an eye on it. You know, I think it was like I was on the 6th day when I copped it. So yeah, I was keeping an eye on it, and I think when there was a day left to go, I put my biggest bid in. I put the bid in that I was going to just put in, and I was going to put anything else on top of it. And I was going to just leave it at that. Now, normally I don't put a bid in when there's a day left to go. I normally wait till it gets right down to the wire and then do it. But I was actually worried that I was going to forget about it. And rest assured, of course, when it came down to the last 5 minutes, I was still the winning bid, thankfully. And I am not kidding. It came down to 5 seconds. And then I got outbid. Now, don't ask me how I done this, because I didn't have another bid prepared. It was just this kind of reaction to me. I don't know what it was, but somehow I managed to type in another bid, get it in. I think I got it in with a 1/10 of a second, and I won the auction. I had to pay around maybe an extra €30. But look, it's okay. It's something that I desperately wanted, and I knew that I would never get a chance like this again. So yes, I won it. Unbelievably ecstatic about it. So let's not waste any time. Let's unbox this and show you everything you get inside it. Right folks, so here we go. We're going to start with the box itself, and loving the artwork that they used for the main cover of this box. It looks absolutely amazing, and it's a fantastic scene in the movie as well. And then take us around into the back of it, and you have this real sinister looking picture. Very creepy, and just a little bit of damage there on the box. Small, minor little nitpick. I am not going to complain about it. And then take us around to the back of it, and as you can see, that is the bust itself. And I have to tell you, it's an incredible piece, and I just cannot wait to show it. So right over here as well, you have the media book as well. And right down the bottom right corner, you can see that this is number 26 of 777. So it was absolutely amazing. To get such a low number. That is incredible. It's definitely not the most limited bust that I own in my collection. There, just last week I showed a bust off of Basket Case, and I'm nearly sure that there was only 333 of them. But I still find this the more limited, just for the simple reason it was just so hard to buy, and you just don't see them out there too often. And then take us around to the side, and then that's the heron of the movie itself. So right folks, that is the bust itself. So I think what I'll do is I'll show the media book and one or two of the little goodies that you do get with this set. Right, so the first thing I'm going to show is this. Now, I knew that there was a media book with this release. Nameless Media always do media books. So you can imagine how worried I actually was when the minute I opened the box, the first thing I seen was this. Was just your standard release. Now the good news is the media book did come with it, but for some strange reason the seller just opted to throw this in as well. So I'm not quite sure. So again, if there's a chance you're watching this video, thanks so much for that. That is absolutely amazing. But yeah, he just threw in another Blu-ray release of this movie. Again, don't fully understand why he done it. I'm not sure. Maybe this did come with the original release, but that wouldn't make much sense if I'm totally honest. So yeah, that is the just a quick run around of the DVD or the Blu-ray, the standard release we got of it. Right, so get that out of the way. So the next thing you got here as well, there's two things here. So first of all, I'll show you this here, and as you can see, this is a certificate of authenticity. And again, you got your matching numbers, 26 of 777. And yeah, take us around to the back, and it's the same artwork on the box itself. So yeah, I love getting these certificates. They're great, and Nameless Media are actually famous for doing that. So yeah, that's the cert. And then this is a strange one. So I got this with it. I presume it's a vomit bag, from what I can make out. It's a very strange thing indeed. But yeah, it's pretty cool as well. So again, it's all in German, so I don't know what it actually says. So yeah, I'm just taking it's a bag, and it looks like a vomit bag. So and it's the Evil Dead remake, so that kind of makes a bit of sense. So right, throw that aside, and then we'll go on to the media book itself. And here we go, and it's a beautiful media book. Again, Nameless Media, Germany, in general, masters of the media books, and why we do not get more of these over here, I will never fully understand. So I'll take us around to the spine of it, and as you can see, this is the extended cut, and we watched this the other night, and I have to admit, there are some great scenes put back into this movie. Sometimes when I see extended cuts, I kind of go, it'll be a pile of rubbish, but add it back in. But I have to admit now, there was some great scenes put back into this for the 5 minutes. So as you can see, I don't know if you can kind of make it out, but yeah, there it is there now. So you got all your matching, so your certificate, your media book, and the bust itself are all matching up, which is very important. So yeah, that is the back artwork for the back of the media book. And then we'll open her up. And first things you'll notice is the extended cut here. And then right at the back is the uncut edition. So yeah, I'll just quickly run through this book. It was great. There was some great scenes on that extended edition. There was an odd end credit sequence as well. That didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, so I'm kind of curious that anyone that actually has seen the extended edition, you know, what was with the end credit scene? I just didn't. It didn't make any sense to me. It just seemed very pointless. Yeah, that's probably the right word for it. So yeah, that is the media book, and again, absolutely beautiful. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right onto the bust. Right, folks. So here we go. This is the bust in the flesh, so to speak. And as you can see, it is the heroine of the movie. It's when she gets possessed, and she gets thrown down into the basement, and that's her kind of peeking through the trapdoor. And it's incredibly menacing. This piece it displays so beautifully. And I can't tell you how happy I am to actually finally have it in this room. So take us around down to the side. And this is all made of resin, and it's incredibly strong. No problems with it whatsoever. And keep bringing us around and take us to the back, and as you can see, there is the media book, and of course, like all Nameless Media releases, just nestled in beautifully into the base. Just perfect, absolutely perfect. And then take us right back around here to the side again, and then bring you right to the front again. So it is another amazing, truly amazing release from Nameless Media. Look, it's not the most detailed bust that I own, but my God, doesn't it display so well? And it doesn't need to be highly detailed. It's just perfect. The scene is iconic from the movie. Anyone that will walk into this room will instantly know, even if you didn't see the Evil Dead sign at the front of it, you will instantly know what the movie is. And yeah, I'm just so ecstatic to finally have this in my collection. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is everything inside the box. And it's not the biggest bust that I own, but my God, the detail on it is absolutely exquisite. And it's very creepy to look at as well. I'm not very comfortable with it sitting behind me. Funny enough, when I'm sitting in here on a dark night watching a couple of horror movies and having this thing looking at me. But look, it's great to finally have it, and I feel very blessed to have it. So yeah, there's not too many busts out there now left, I have to admit. The ones that I kind of missed out on, there's probably maybe one or two. And I'm not going to say I'll never get them, because I thought I'd never get this one. And rest assured, there I am now doing a video of it today. So never say never. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give us a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this amazing edition. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. So take care, folks out there. Stay safe. Bye bye.